live 3 blocks up this Claremont Hill. This is how it looked in 1922. What's interesting, though, is the California bungalows on the left. They're still here. New paint, but same old houses. And this is our block on Alston Way. West Portal Elementary School is just down the block from us. We also have our own neighborhood library. We've even got our own 100-year-old movie theater. In 1925, you could go to the Portal Theater on the first block up from the tunnel. In 1927, West Portal looked like this. Look at those old cars, the tunnel, the streetcar, and the theater on the right. They changed the name to the Empire, and we loved that theater. Our son David worked there when he was in high school. Yeah, he was an usher and even cleaned up between shows. This is the way it looked in 1970. And here it is in 1996. When CineArts took over, they made 3 theaters out of the one. These films on the marquee are a reminder of when the lockdown of 2020 started. They even gave seniors a break every Monday, $5, and that was unheard of. First temporarily closed, now closed for good. What a shame after being such a big part of this neighborhood for over 100 years. West Portal is like a small village. You might ask how this area got started. Well, this is the seaside, and people wanted to come over Twin Peaks away from downtown to have a more suburban place to live. There's the Philosopher's Club, the Submarine Shop, the Bull's Head, and Burrito Loco right around the corner. Let's look at the tunnel. The look has changed a lot from when it first opened in 1917. This is what it looked like on opening day, February 3rd, 1918. It was a big deal to open up the west side of San Francisco. Once the tunnel was open, people came from the other side of the city. West Portal Avenue was right there when they exited the tunnel. Well, here's the Twin Peaks tunnel today. And because of the pandemic, it's closed. There are no trains running from here to downtown, and no trains coming from the other side to our side, only a few buses. It used to have streetcars, and now the tracks are made for light rail. From here, it goes all the way to Castro and Market and exits at the East Portal. It takes people to the zoo, the beach, to San Francisco State, to City College, and to all the avenues. West Portal is known as a place to come and eat, have a drink, socialize. There's a grocery store for local honey, California wines, a dozen eggs, or whatever you need. There's Pete's and Starbucks, juice places, and bars. You can buy freshly baked bread and goodies at the bakery, pick up produce at the Korean Run store. There's Shaw's ice cream, all varieties of food, all American subs, burgers, Thai, Peruvian, Mediterranean, pizza, Mexican, Vietnamese, Chinese. Italian, sushi, Japanese, Indian, Greek. But because of the pandemic, no doubt not all will survive. Some of them have built an extension in the street, but that certainly doesn't work for others. Takeout is not the same as sit-in, and sit-in is not the same as sit outside, especially when it's cold. While all other restaurants were struggling or closing, here opens Little Original Joe's. At night, all the lights are on and really makes it look like a booming place. You can do your banking. Repair your shoes or vacuum. Insure yourself, your car or house. Get your hair cut. Get a mani or a pedi. Get supplies for your pet. Look for clothes. Curiosities, antiques. Find the latest books, CDs, DVDs, and even old LPs. Acquire new speakers for your entertainment system. Pick up something at the hardware store. Buy a watch or a ring at the jeweler. Frame a painting or a poster. Get a lamp fixed. Buy flowers in one of the 2 shops. Take your clothes to the cleaners. Learn how to sew. Mail a package at the UPS store, the Postal Chase, or the U.S. Post Office. You can fix up your house with carpets, linoleum, or new floors. Take your kids to after-school tutoring in school subjects and coding, or little girls to ballet school. You can have your eyes tested and find glasses. So see your dentist, your doctor, your physical therapist. And there's even an urgent care center for emergencies. There's yoga, Pilates, and fitness places, and even a nutrition store. There are financial advisors, accountants, H&R Block for your taxes, and lawyers for everything else. The real estate people could show you what was available nearby, and the title companies, too, ready to finalize the transaction. There's Harry and Roosevelt, known characters who hang out on the boulevard. Are there any thriving businesses? Yes, the Goodwill thrift store and the Psychic Reader. Think about that for a bit. The bars, too, have either boarded up their windows, closed their doors, or only allow a few people in at a time. The change is obvious. And the new Vin Debut for wine tasting closed for fear there could be no social distancing. Arden Wood is an elegant old mansion-like senior retirement building run by the Christian Scientists. They have their own storefront on West Portal. I wonder if they're getting their vaccines. In 1946, there was a Safeway and a Shell station here. Now we have 2 gas stations on Claremont and Ulloa. West Portal has been here and vital for over 100 years. Yes, places are boarded up. Empty. and for lease. But this is our neighborhood, and the pandemic cannot kill it. The psychic has predicted and foretells a good outcome for West Portal. Let's hope she's right.